Hello, this is Hexy the Grouch, and today we are going to take a look at the Gateron Kangaroos. Like in previous episodes, we are going to use the Bakeneko 60 as our baseline configuration. The only foam used is Stupidfish foam located between the plate and the PCB. Full details of the board configuration, my audio setup, and supporting links will be in the description below. I will perform roughly the same test pattern using 5 different keycap sets. Like in previous episodes, each run will focus on the letters. The Spacebar is the only switch that is different with a Gazzew linear Thok installed. The Gateron Kangaroo is a tactile switch with a tactile bump that is different on the upstroke or return versus the downstroke. These also have a different name they go by. The first is the Gateron Limbo, which is the original coloring of the switch. The other name is the Gateron Inkaroos. Inkaroos was coined by Digital Aaron, and my understanding is that the housing is a similar proprietary material to the Gateron Ink switches. The actuation is a little early at 1.5 millimeters and bottoms out at around 3.5 millimeters, instead of the typical 2 millimeter and 4 millimeter points respectively. The stem is a rectangular dust-resistant make, and the uncompressed spring length is 15 millimeters. Conclusion. The switch sound is very different. What struck me the most is the sound the switch makes on the upstroke. There's a high-pitched sound that you might have heard on the top out of the switch while I was doing the test. I'm going to do a quick side-by-side comparison because it is unique and unexpected. The top row is a set of Kangaroos where I lubed the top housing with a light coating of Tribosis 3204. The middle row are the Kangaroos I used for all of the sound test samples. The bottom row are Gateron V2 ink blacks that have been filmed and lubed with 205 G0. All other factors remain constant. Unlubed, lube top, ink V2. Unlubed, lube top, ink V2. The inks are muted compared to the Kangaroos. The ones where I lubed the top housing still have a higher pitched upstroke, but it is less sharp than the ones where no lube was applied to the top housing. Feel is the other unique aspect of this switch. Fortunately, we have access to a force curve graph that was part of Theremin Goat's review of the switch. What is interesting is that the downstroke and upstroke tactile events are different. I'm not aware of many switches out there with this feature. The Acco Jelly Blues exhibit a similar behavior. As the saying goes, the feel does hit different, and it may be something that works for you or you may not be into. Beyond that, I feel that the bump is noticeable but not overwhelming. That is how I would sum up this switch. It hits different across the board. If you put the switch up to your ear, you can hear a slight amount of scratch and possibly hints of the spring. Installed in the board with only the Stupidfish plate PCB foam layer, I could not detect any issues. Installation and removal of keycaps seems good, no excessive grip or loose tolerances when trying to install or remove keycaps. Thanks go out to Switches.mx, Theremin Goat, and Digital Aaron for providing very helpful information and background on this switch. Links will be available in the description. To be very clear, my thoughts and opinions are my own. Thanks for watching and keep on experimenting.